Hey everyone, I said I was going to be starting a new adventure, and here it is. Today starts the +1 day of GOBA. The problem is it is raining, and it's been raining since I got here this morning at 7 a.m. And almost everybody here has decided today is not the day to ride. It is currently almost 11 o'clock. And they stop doing any kind of support like SAG vehicles at 2 o'clock. So we are just going to call it for today. So it's going to be a day of getting camp set up and getting ready to ride tomorrow, hopefully. So today is not the day to be riding. It's the rains have slowed down, but it was a hard, steady rain this morning. I'll show you some of the flooding later. We have one tent that's right in the middle of a lake. Thank goodness it's not mine. I got down here this morning after getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to drive down here or over here. The reason being is I had a bike ride I led last night for Silver Wheels, where we went to a show afterwards. It was put on by the Metro Parks. This is GOBA registration, where they're getting everybody checked in for the week of riding. And so we're just getting everybody checked in. They have shirts for sale back there, and some welcome to Bowling Green, and some of the things that you can do in Bowling Green, and some vintage shirts that you can purchase. So lunch is included today. We have hamburger, hot dogs, chips, cookie, and potato salad. So this was the lunch that they provided for the optional day that I paid for. And it's finally slowed down and almost quit raining. So we're going to probably not going to get out on the bike. It's almost noon, and they are stopping SAG services pretty soon. Wouldn't want to get out there and then get stuck. And also, everything is wet. Since I showed you the food, I better show you the chefs. These guys are the guys who made our meal, and then we have all the helpers in here who made it possible. Thanks, guys. I mentioned there was a little bit of flooding. Here is the lake that's over here. It has a tent camping pointed right down in the middle of the lake. When I went to lunch over there, there was a tent in the middle of the lake that somebody put up yesterday, and ended up being in the middle of the lake. They've since moved to someplace else, hopefully higher ground. Hey everybody, here's my accommodations for the next couple nights. I brought my chair in from the truck. Also have my mattress with all my stuff piled on it, plus my backpack. But there's indoor camping here, so I'm camping indoors rather than setting up the tent. Paid extra for that. You can see there's bikes over there, people waiting to ride tomorrow, and all the beds set up. I said earlier, we're in Bowling Green, Ohio, which is Wood County. We are staying at the county fairgrounds, and they've had a lot of rain here last night and some flooding. So they're having to watch where they park, long-term parking cars for the week, to make sure we don't get flooded out cars. But just wanted to show you a little bit about the parking lot and the campgrounds currently conditioned at Wood County Fairgrounds. I am heading back to a tractor pull museum that has been set up back here, and I'll share more from that when I get there. Why are we going to a tractor pulling museum in Bowling Green? Bowling Green is actually where they held the National Tractor Pulling Championships every year in August. The event has a purse of $250,000, and so we're going to go see some of the tractors used in that competition. So I'll record from there and show you what I see. So this is the Tractor Pull Museum. Pull Town Hall of Fame as the inductees. One of the tractors, the Purple Monster. And then they have a pullers of the past wall. And lots of pictures over there. We'll take a look when we get over there. They have some display cases with display of tractors, pulling tractors, as well as the 1972 national champion puller for 3-year-olds. A couple of the helmets worn by the pullers. This one has a lot of names on it. Let's go over and take a look at some of the, there's signatures. A lot of the pullers, they have names on them. They don't have years on them, so you can't tell when they are. But this one here, I see is interesting. Wanting to pull on that thing. But then they have a display over here as well that they're doing. So a little more information on the Purple Monster. That's actually an aircraft engine mounted on that tractor. A lot of information here. This was actually put up quickly. They had been planning on doing a museum, and when the town found out that GOBA was coming through here, they asked if they'd be able to put something together. And so this was put together as a museum. They called it a pop-up museum because it was put up so quick in order for the to have it here when GOBA was here this year. And to give you an idea of what it looks like during tractor pull, this is actually a picture from the tractor pull. This is actually the fairgrounds plus additional property that's used for parking. But that part of the picture is the grandstand for the fairgrounds, and that's still used as the place where they do the pulling at. And then you can see the fairground buildings in the lower part of the picture, and the upper part up here is actually land that's owned by the Ohio tractor pullers to allow for parking at the National Tractor Puller Championship. Here's the grandstand that we saw in those pictures. Hopefully I'm getting good pictures. I can't see because of the sun, but so this is where the actual tractor pull happens at. Good morning, everybody. It's day one of GOBA. Been out on the bike for today for a little over 2 hours. It's just 9 o'clock and we've got 27 miles done already. I got a 51 mile day today. Just pulled into the city of Grand Rapids, Ohio. And let me show you some of the sights here. So this is the town of Grand Rapids, a little town we're going through. Old fire station. See some other bikers coming down right now. One of the things that was neat, caught my eye when we came into town, was this great big mural. Grand Rapids, Ohio, home of the Apple Butter Festival. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on, but I'd say good morning, share how my day was going. It's going well so far, and I'm continuing on. Hey everybody, continuing on the trail, and came to this point here. This is Lock 44 of the Miami and Erie Canal, Lock 44 North. And if we look over this direction, that's the Maumee River right over there. So Maumee River is quite high today because we've had a huge amount of rain yesterday. But we are heading down the towpath right there. Yep, and it's paved, so looking forward to that. I just wanted to share this lock. This is kind of cool how they have this lock closed so you can see it. They have the handles there that they would use to open them up when they had boats coming through here. And this one's already open, so the water's at the level of that gate. Hey guys, here's one of the canal boats. Give you an idea what they look like. This one's actually been changed over for passenger seating. I'm assuming they do tours of the canal on it. But at one time they would use boats just like this to packed full of goods that they would haul up the river and this would, or the canal, and that's how they would move products. The semis of their day. You can see the rudder there. Would be kind of cool to see them moving down the trail. So we are now on the towpath trail. It's turned into a gravel trail. I see lots of tire tracks though in the dirt, so we're on the right path. So I think we have like 7 miles of the towpath trail. So we're moving on, sharing it with runners coming at us. Good morning, ladies. So this is a nice towpath trail, nice in the woods. Have the canal over on one side of me and a pretty big lake on the other side of me. So we get to ride along the canal and the lake today. Pretty cool. So we are now finishing the canal trail, or the towpath trail. When I said the lake, it's not actually a lake, it's the Maumee River, but it's so high from all the rain. Just wanted to show you the Maumee River, and this is where we're heading onto the road to head back to Bowling Green. So I made a stop at the rest stop and got a peanut butter smoothie. It's chocolate, banana, and peanut butter in a smoothie. Tastes good. Nice cool down. Got about 7 miles left to go on my trip, and I'll be back to the Wood County Fairgrounds. Hey everybody, I finished day 1 of GOBA. I did a 53-mile ride and made it back to the campgrounds. Packed up, put everything in the indoor camping, and got in my truck and headed out to lunch. Was planning on going back to Kermit's, which is where I ate yesterday, little family place, but Fish's Big Boy was open, so I went there instead. I'm having lasagna for lunch. Had a great day. Just wanted to fill you in, and day 1 is in the books. Came down to downtown to the Wooster Greens in Bowling Green, and Ginger and the Snaps is playing here in the band. It's part of the entertainment for the GOBA. They have mini golf for golf putting, and they also have ribbons if you want to try doing ribbons. Somebody's good at it there. So I'm going to stay here and enjoy the band for a while, then maybe find something to have us. So maybe get something to eat a little bit later, and then head back to the camp for the night. But this is downtown Bowling Green. And somewhere is the college that I went to school at. Actually, I went to the branch campus, so I was never in Bowling Green. But I did go to BGSU for my associate's degree way back when, right after I finished high school. Hey everybody, this concludes day 0 and day 1 of GOBA. There are 7 days total, actually 8 days total. So there'll be 3 or 4 more videos coming this week. So thank you for joining me for day 0 and day 1, and hope to see you more later this week. Thanks, bye.